Hey guys, so today we have something of a little bit of an oddity. So, once upon a time, when I was just entering my teenage years, my mom had a friend of me who was into Avon. Please make all of the jokes you want here. This was before we knew what Avon really was all about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look for the Avon video by Illuminati on YouTube, and that'll clue you in on everything. So anyway, my mom had a friend of me who was into Avon, and she tried selling us all kinds of makeup that I'm super allergic to. And the last thing she had in her box of Avon goods was a doll named Erica that came completely decked out in everything Hello Kitty. And as you guys are aware, I am always a Hello Kitty fan. So that was the doll that I chose. And at first she kind of made fun of me because she's like, "Aren't you a teenager now? Aren't you too old for dolls?" And I was like, "Shut up, shut all the way up. Either take the money or don't. Your choice." So she sold me Erica with her locker set. And I loved her. I loved her completely. And unfortunately, not long after I got to have my doll, I lost her. I lost her in a flood. I lost a whole bunch of stuff in a flood. And I never got over that. Sometimes if I catch a really good sale, I can replace some of the things that I've lost, but there are some things that are hit and miss, and Erica was definitely one of those miss items for many, many years. Until just recently, I typed something wrong on eBay, and because I misspelled something, it popped up like a whole bunch of Avon and Hello Kitty stuff. So I was like, what are the odds I might find this again? Well, I found the complete set, and it was for a reasonable price, comparable to what we paid the first go around. So I'm really excited I get to have my doll back. Exactly the way I remember her, 100%. So the doll, very much trendy, decked out in very early 2000s gear, très chic. I am still obsessed with these fashions. She's got a beaded purse because beaded purses were really popular back in 2000 and 2001. She's got her own little Hello Kitty doll and a tube top. My mom would never let me wear a tube top, and that's probably for good reasons. This jacket that I still covet and wish I could have for myself. Beaded jeans with Hello Kitty on them. Now, her shoes were originally a bright pink, but here's the thing. The plastic that makes sparkly, glittery jelly stuff, it tends to age very quickly, just like the plastic on a Super Nintendo. So these shoes were originally pink, like, I'd say about a little darker than this, and now they're kind of orange. I mean, it still works because it's indicative of this time period. I'm dating myself. But, just want to point that out there. And she's got her own locker. And for some reason, when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with mini lockers. And this one I loved the absolute most because it's in a nice shade of blue. It's got all the pink Hello Kitty stuff that I love. I think I was obsessed with lockers because I was homeschooled. So I didn't have a locker. I didn't have the whole high school, middle school experience like everybody else. Didn't really want it. Didn't feel like I missed out. But for some reason, I did like the idea of having a locker. So, like, once in a while, I'll buy myself, like, a little locker treat. I guess that's, just like an odd quirk about me. But let's get rid of all this plastic and put this all together. Just like, let me turn the flash off. There we go. Just pointing out what I mean about my obsession with locker stuff. Like, this is actually a locker chandelier, and it's about the same color as Erica's shoes used to be. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, this is made for lockers, but I thought it was just so cool. So I got it for myself for my computer area with all my Sailor Moon stuff. So before I get her locker pulled out of the package and put together, I just want to point something out too. I'm wondering if there was a second version of Erica, because the doll that I used to have, when I pulled her out of the plastic, her hair was matted to hell. and was very difficult to brush. This is silky and it's beautiful and it's perfect. So I'm wondering, like, was the doll that I had before, like, put in a dryer or something? Because this hair is beautiful, and I would definitely have remembered brushing this silky beautifulness. Fun fact, too, she does come with a very nice brush. Fun fact, too, with my old Erica doll, I actually used to put her hair up in Odongo, and it was actually this doll that I used to first try putting up, like, Kousagi's buns. So just thought I'd point that out, too. And this jacket is pastel with, like, little crushed roses through it. And I wish I had one to wear because I have always loved this jacket. And see, now you can see what I was talking about with the beaded purse. And she's got a pink button there. And the jeans, I'm going to turn her jean legs so you can see. Yeah, it's not showing up too well in the camera, but like the sequins are all like pink and orange and sparkly. It was a lot more pink back in the day. This plastic has aged some, but still trendy. And there's her little tiny Hello Kitty plush with no neck. She's got like these little flowers. That's so cute. Erica is about 14 inches tall, so she's comparable height-wise to a Willy Wisher's doll, except like her head is like proportionate to her body, and like Willy Wisher's, they have like a big kid head going on. But I can probably put her in the same stand that I usually buy for a 14-inch doll. Hey, who made this big mess? Yeah, no, actually it was me. I'm just messing around. So this is everything the kit comes with. And oh no, part of it broke. It's okay, I've got E6000. I can fix it later. What do we call it there? The little plastic door vent. It is broken a little bit. It's got these strips, these little adhesive strips for attaching it to the door. Since this came out in 2001, I'm not confident these are still going to work. So that might be something I'll have to, like, use new strips for, but not a big issue, just like a little thing. The kit comes with an extra little outfit, so we can dress her up as a cheerleader if we wanted to. It comes with little pom-poms and socks and really, really cute little sneakers. And it also comes with hangers, so you can hang up her other clothes. There are other Avon Hello Kitty dolls in this lineup. There was a Caucasian version of Erica. I don't remember what her name is, but I know she pops up on eBay. And then there was like this other doll that had red hair and blue eyes and had a really elaborate dress. I think at one point they did contemplate doing other little outfits you could buy. I don't know if they followed through with that because I'm really not into MLMs. But that is something I remember. And we get a whole sheet of magnets. Oh yeah, that's another thing I remember liking. Her calendar's set to November, my birth month, which is also, coincidentally, Hello Kitty's birth month. Hello Kitty's birthday is November 1st, mine is November 3rd, so fun fact there. Wow, there's a lot of early 2000s on this sheet. Oh my gosh. We've got CDs, we've got a little digital camera, we've got a CD player, an early cell phone, calculator, pop, because we used to be able to take pop with us to schools. That part I do remember from the limited time I had in regular school before I was homeschooled. History, science, and math. Well, science and history I don't think they teach in school anymore. And she's got like a Trapper Keeper notebook and a little briefcase and a mirror, and when she sees herself she only sees Hello Kitty, so she's really obsessed with Hello Kitty. Suddenly I feel better about how I feel about certain things. These are her shelves, which we can put in any which way we want. So that's pretty cool. And let's see. Oh yeah, we've got Hello Kitty on the top for this. This is what her locker looks like on the inside. So like the bar to hold her hangers is going to go up here on this foam that is still hanging in there. Good job. And then on the outside, that's what her locker is going to look like. She's an honor student. That was another reason why I loved her. Okay, 2002, not 2001. My bad. I was still a teenager then. So we also get a list of instructions. Really, really simple stuff. In case you guys want to like copy the design and make something on your own. We're basically just making a box and turning it into a locker. So let me put this together so you can see why it's so cute. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of just said screw it. I didn't feel like gluing the rest of it together. I probably will later, I just didn't feel like it at the time. But let's take a look at how we put this all together. Ta-da! So yeah, I did actually manage to get her pom-poms and everything onto the hangers, because I used to do this when I was a teenager too. And I put all the magnets up because the back of this and the side of this are magnet boards, which is really helpful because like if you get like one of those little daily planner things from Five Below where you use a dry erase marker and then like you put the thing up, this is a really handy place to keep one of those. This part also is kind of like a mini dry erase board. I remembered that being really cool. See, I put the missing part over there because I don't want to deal with it right now. But yeah, this was the locker that even I used, not just Erica. I would put like some of my smaller books in here because I used to collect like those little books like you get at the bookstores. I used to collect like little tiny ones and put them on the shelf. When I started getting smaller electronics, I would put them in here. And I would put like my notebooks for school in here too, so I got as much usage out of this as Erica did. So it's really fun to have this back. We've got lots and lots of storage space, so if I had any other like little books or accessories, I could tuck them away in here. It's a little shorter than Erica. I would say maybe this is 13 inches, maybe 13 and a half. So not very hard to display on a shelf. And again, I'm not into MLMs, I'm not an Avon person, but this is like the best thing I ever got in regards to Avon. So definitely glad to have Erica back, and definitely glad to have my locker back. I feel better, I feel a little more complete. Well, hope you guys like this little trip through memory lane with me. I'll see you soon.